weekend. Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your SPDR ETF wrap-up. And this wrap-up is for Friday, November 19th, 2021. Well, an interesting day, right? We saw the House of Representatives pass the Biden agenda bill, Better America, Build America Better, whatever he calls it. I'm disappointed. I thought that we'd have heard by the president already with the Fed chair nominee. What's taking him so long? Does he need a committee to do that too? Can't he make his decision? He told America 4 days. I think we've all been waiting for it. His health, we'll find out about. He went for his full checkup and colonoscopy. I'm talking to the president again today. But the big issue that's weighing on the market is COVID right now. And that's because the monster is running rampant again. And if you take a look at the numbers in Austria, Germany, you're seeing that it's running and running hard. Again, there was a newspaper and articles today, many of them, that the COVID started in Wuhan, China. Okay. China is not going to let you get in there to do anything. You know, get over it. There's no way you're going to get around it. They're big, they're powerful, and they'll keep saying it isn't. Their own research shows something different. Our research on the West, I guess, shows the other thing. The important thing is wherever it started, how do you beat it? Vaccines. The CDC today joined the FDA. Now we have Pfizer and Moderna. So they're saying 5 years old on up, go get it. Even Disney joined into today and saying, listen, you want to bring your kids on the ship? That's great. From 5 years on, I think it starts in January, they have to be vaccinated. Otherwise, we just can't bring them on. So as I warned when this broke out a year and a half ago, I said it's going to punish the people at the end that want to stand on the idea, I'm not getting vaccinated, I'm not putting something in my body. I get it. I understand their rights. But they don't have the right to be around people that are vaccinated that don't want to be near them, and that's the majority. And that's what we're facing right now. Look in the hospitals. Who's laying in there? Are these the vaccinated people in the COVID wards? No. They're the unvaccinated, and it's going to get worse. I bring it up because starting today, holiday travel began. You got 54 million people that are going to be on the road in some fashion, going to family, and then we got the Christmas holidays. So as we get into the January timeframe, it's going to get real ugly. It's ugly now. The numbers are heading records. What's it going to do when these Petri dish people bring the vaccine with them? That's basically the problem. When you look at XLK, it just keeps running. And if you're getting this another wave of COVID, think about what happened before. That's when Netflix went crazy, all the streaming TVs, I can go on and on. That's what happens in that environment, and you're seeing it again happen. You can see you're just in a run. This is a vertical price rise. Getting involved, if you haven't got it already, and I don't see how you could have just bought it there to get it, God bless you from a long-term investor standpoint. I don't see how you did that, and it's just a run. Now you got 3 weeks in a row over the upper Bollinger Band. You can count on it. If I were your investment advisor, which I'm not, and I don't want to be anyone's investment advisor, I'd be hitting you on the side. Get ready to pull the plug. You're not going to stay over that Bollinger Band. You're going to get a correction. I don't know how deep. What about embedding? If you embed, you're going to get a shallow break until you lose the embedded reading. Both numbers are over 80 this week. Last week, they were both over 80, not the week before. You need 3 weeks in a row to embed, so chink in the armor could show up at any time. That's the point. PAVE got all it wanted. That bill is now sent on. Infrastructure's there. You went up to the upper Bollinger Band, and here's the market now. I'm worn out. I've come from down here, I'm there. It's time to take some money off the table. That money from the infrastructure bill doesn't get spent come Monday morning. You do realize that this is got to be a committee set up. How's it going to get distributed? All that. So just be aware of that. You're at the Bollinger Band. You're likely going to get a pullback. Don't get bearish. You're just going to look for a pullback. Same in XLI. What do you do when you get up to the upper Bollinger Band and you're not embedded? Bye-bye. So long. Thank you very much. XLE, the energy. Okay, what does COVID do for energy? I realize it's winter too. So driving after the Christmas holiday is going to drop, not go up. Air travel? Not with COVID breaking out like this. You'll get the rush for the holiday season. We know that. But after that, what happens? You got to be careful here because you get that holiday rush, and then if COVID just keeps getting worse, as I expect it will according to the science, because so many people are going to get together that aren't vaccinated, that number gets worse. So we saw last time you get a pullback off that. SPY, still bullish. Riding the upper Bollinger Band, not staying over it. A whole different type of package here, and embedded. This is still very, very bullish action in the market. Do I ever recommend buying on a Bollinger Band? Never. So I want to come back there. No, I would never tell you to buy there. But pullbacks in the market, if you're a subscriber, yeah, but you got to be under those bands. Emerging market, we were looking for a correction here. You know what's going to hurt them? The COVID outbreak again, and that's what's happening. The other thing that could hurt them is higher interest rates. Got to be careful with that, and you're getting a certain amount of that. But the trend is up, the bias is down, and the real story is you're stuck at the 18-week average of closes and going nowhere. I'm very friendly, the gold market. Now, I'm recording a video report this weekend on it. I think the better buy than futures is GLD. There's many reasons, but I'll cover that in the report, okay? We'll wait for that. Right here, no, this isn't the spot to buy. The pullbacks are the area to come in. You're overbought. You're at the objective, the upper Bollinger Band. That is where I tell people to take money off the table, not buy the market. So on pullbacks here, the setups are coming in. In GDX, same thing. You're overbought. You got to the 100-day average. You failed to hit the Bollinger Band. You're starting to pull back. That doesn't mean there's not going to be good support in this 32.28 level. ARC. Unfortunately for Cathie Woods, this has been a heck of a bad year. She rode the tide, and I've seen this so often. It's rare that stellar money performers get 2 years back to back. And she peaked out at the beginning of January, and take a look, 160, and now you're here at the 111 area for all purposes. Amazon. I hear everybody saying, oh, it's shopping season. The shopping season began. It's underway. This market is running because of that. You know, let's face it, that's the biggest retailer, guys. And they'll have products from all their people from all over the world, a lot of them. Maybe more than the brick and mortar stores. I don't know. You know, you're going to have to wait and see. Certain of them don't. I've been to Wayfair, and I keep seeing out of stock on it. And I'm a Wayfair fan, so don't think I'm saying negative on that. I buy from Wayfair. I like Wayfair. And I love Amazon. It's my favorite shopping. So I look at it, and I just say, okay, that's a resistance point. Maybe you have to wait for a bit of a pullback. Apple. Told you what I saw in the Apple store. Everybody there, they're always crowded, right? They are. I mean, what a great marketing tool. Attempted a breakout so far. You're over for the first time, the upper Bollinger Band, but you need another week. We're in your top quadrant. I wouldn't be surprised if you get a pullback. Might be ahead of itself. TLT, lower highs, lower lows, fighting and stuck at the 18-week average of closes. You closed over it, so you got the bias up, the trend down. This is not the place to be. You've really gone from the lower Bollinger Band to the upper Bollinger Band, and you're just sort of stuck in this whole pattern. Tesla, I have my doubts that we'll fill those gaps on the daily charts, as I told you. See the 12,439 with Mr. Musk through selling his stock? That's that's not the target. 1,400 is the new target. I was listening on Bloomberg and CNBC as a number of analysts are coming out. That's the news of the day. So you put it together. You try to come up with things that make sense, and that's what I try to do for you. I'm going to be recording that special gold report. When I put it out, I'll do a mailing so that everybody that's on my mailing list knows that I posted it. I'll probably next week, come Monday, and it is next week, today's still Friday, Monday, say it's up there on the website under research. You can look over the weekend. It'll be posted either tomorrow or Sunday if things go just as I think. And I cover the futures weekly, daily, then GDX and GLD weekly, daily, giving you the scenario I think that's coming up because I am friendly in those markets. I'm Ira Epstein, being friendly to you. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you all come Monday.